Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Scott Carpenter Park. You're watching Score Above Sports for Game 2, doubleheader between the Colorado Buffaloes and Colorado School of Mines. It is the series finale here on this Sunday afternoon. Buffaloes have taken both games 1 and 2. Took game 1 handily yesterday, and earlier today had a late game comeback. We're down 3 into the bottom of the 6th. Only 7-inning games in the doubleheader. Rallied for 7 runs to take a 2-0 series lead, looking to complete the sweep. Getting the start, ace Victor Moreno was a horse last year in the spring. Had a 3.2 ERA, 22 innings pitched. Getting the start here in the fall. Leading off for School of Mines, shortstop Wild. As he gets rung up, Moreno will start his day with a punch-out. 1 up, 1 down. We'll bring up Williams.
That's Skyler Wild.
Bench. Yeah, that was a really good just pitch sequence there from Moreno on his first batter.
Moreno, a sophomore, as Williams lines one into left field, tracking it, making the catch is Colin Dwyer in left. 2 quick outs here for the Buffaloes. Moreno being efficient, 4 pitches, 2 outs here. Yeah, that will bring up Ben Schroeder.
When you're in the outfield, it's all about the jump that you can get, and man, he read that right off the bat. He was there in plenty of time, made it a comfortable catch on what was a hard hit ball.
A lot of speed there and left from Dwyer. It's 2 outs. The second baseman for the Orediggers will dig in. Ben Schroeder. Yeah, Mines put together a good about 5 innings there in game 1. It's up 3-0. Buffaloes couldn't find a run. Then just surrendered too many in the bottom of the 6th. A lot of rally, good things happening, put balls in play, and that's exactly what the Buffs did.
Oh yeah, for CU it was all about just making contact, really. Once they started making contacts, things went their way.
Yeah. Team with a lot of speed. Once they get batters on the base paths, that is when good things can happen. That pitch a little downstairs.
Already down 3-0 in this count here.
I know.
Moreno comes home. Umpire didn't like it. 4-pitch walk there.
Yeah, and when you get to 3-0, you don't want to allow that count to really force you into just throwing an easy hit. So, I like the slider low and away. It was just a little too much on it, but
2 outs, not the worst time for a walk.
Exactly.
That will bring up Tomasis, catcher number 3. Gets 2 outs with a runner on.
It's looking like we're going to get something low right here.
Swung on tip for strike 1.
I would not throw that again. We saw the catcher there. Tomas, he just barely tipped like the top of the ball. You throw that again, he's going to make solid contact.
Moreno comes home a little outside. We will meet the Buffs defense behind home plate. Cole Wayne catching Moreno at third. Will Roberts, shortstop. The speedy Finn Simone. Second base, Judson Stafford. First base, Nathan Tunks. Moreno comes home. Breaking ball comes in there for strike. Two strikes on Tomasis. Working efficient. It's pitch number 12 of the inning. Moreno outside, couldn't find it.
Yeah, he had a pitch to spare there before the count got evened up, so I like, not really throwing anything on the plate at all.
Ben Schroeder takes his lead at first. As a pitch gets by, he will take second base. Orediggers now put a runner in scoring position here. Adds a little weight to this at-bat.
Yeah, it does. Adds a lot of weight right here as it is now a full count. And, that pitch right there, it had a lot of movement, just a little too much movement as it went all the way down to the catcher's foot. I think that's what it bounced off of. You're going to want to kind of control that a little bit if you're going to throw it again, which I could see him doing right here, especially with the base free now.
Yeah, it takes away the force Full count on Tomasis. Pitch. Swung on over to third, foul ball.
I like that right there, throwing something towards the bottom of the zone, just really challenging the hitter.
We met the infield, of course. Colin Dwyer made that catch out in left. In center field, senior president Nathan Hoffman. In right, Gabe Zebrak, believe a freshman, yes, one of the newcomers onto the squad. Getting some good time in the field out in right. Full count. Moreno comes home. We'll leave him. Back-to-back 2-out walks. Doesn't want this inning to get away from him after 2 quick outs. I'll bring up the 5th hitter of the inning.
Moreno's having a little trouble today early here controlling his slider. It's just, he's not starting it early enough. You know, the movement is good. He just needs to start it a little earlier, and it'll move right into the end of the zone.
Runners on first and second. Pitch gets by once again. That will move 2 into scoring position now for School Mines. After the first 2 batters were sat down in 4 pitches, inning looked dead, but they now have a rally going.
Hey, I mean, if you're the pitcher here, though, you just got to take a second and just calm down, right? I mean, there's 2 in scoring positions, but there's also 2 out, so you aren't even worried about those 2 base runners, just about the batter.
Down the pipe, strike 1. Believe this is Rorig on the mount, or digging in at the plate. Also sketched in as the starting pitcher, Carter Rorig. I went in there for strike 2. So if we're not mistaken, playing a little Shohei Ohtani, getting at bat on both sides of the ball here, pitching and hitting. See if he can help himself out on the mound. Try to drive in some runs here. 2 strikes, come home. He'll stay alive. Emergency swing there. That's what you like to do with 2 strikes. Runners in scoring position. Just keep throwing your bat to the ball on those until you find a pitch you can like. Try to square up and touch grass.
You know, and an advantage that, like, Ohtani has and Rorig has, like, right here is he has the mind of a pitcher. He kind of knows what this Moreno might throw right here.
Pitch come home, swung on, shallow. That is Simone's from shortstop. Will come over and track it. Buffs escape with no damage done after the Orediggers put together 2-out rally. You're watching ScoBuff Sports. Stay with us. You're to the bottom of the first.
Roberts.
Welcome back. The first here. Buffalo's looking to get on the board first. Will Roberts. digging in here on leadoff, getting the nod to start.
Yeah, and Moreno, the CU pitcher, caught himself in a little bit of trouble first pitch here for a strike. But anyways, the CU pitcher Moreno found himself in a little bit of trouble top of this inning, but he was able to navigate his way out of it, which really put some pressure on Rorig here to keep it scoreless, to be efficient.
Roberts, freshman, getting the nod at leadoff. Facing Rorig on the mound. Just saw him take an at-bat in the top of the first. Unable to come through with 2 on as Roberts gets a liner. Shortstop cannot handle it. That is wild. Over at first. Looks like hard to feel. We'll give him a hit for that. Leadoff man is on for CU.
Well, what happened there is it just didn't hit the dirt where he thought it was going to hit. You saw he was ready to pick it off the ground, but he just thought it was going to bounce like another foot in front of him than where it did.
Did give himself a good opportunity to make that play. Buffaloes now have a runner to play with here. No outs in the first. I'll bring up Nathan Hoffman. Senior president digging in. Left the yard in game 1 of the doubleheader. Roberts takes his lead at first. Rory comes home on outside.
Doesn't look like Roberts is... Doesn't look like he wants to steal. At least not yet.
Pitch comes home. Swung on in the left field. Ward will make the catch. Roberts retreats to first. Hoffman put a good swing on it. Solid contact. Ward there able to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Number 18, Gabe Sebrak.
Yeah, like I said, Buffalo's implementing freshmen early on. Roberts in the leadoff. Zebrak, another freshman, now batting third.
Well, if there's ever a time to use freshmen, it's during fall ball, get them ready for the spring.
That's true.
And we have a lefty on righty right here, so.
First pitch outside. Yep, Buffalo's using this fall ball season, try and get back on top of the mid-AM West division. Fell short 2 years, actually 3 years in a row to Colorado State. As Zebrak will find grass, a little floater into left field. Second base hit of the inning for the Buffs. That'll put runners on first and second for Rishi Nair.
What did we talk about? You put the ball in play, good things happen, right? He didn't have a whole bunch of power on that ball. He got under it a little too much, but just hit that perfect spot on the grass in between the outfield and the infield.
How the game works out. Here is Nair. Part of the senior class here at DH. And cleanup, put in that spot for a reason here, first and second. Pitch from Rorig downstairs.
Ooh, just hit the bottom of the zone right there.
Looked good from up here. But Finn Simone's on deck. Pitch, got his pitch over to first. Tapper. That was Williams at first, cannot make it. That will come in and score a run. Unearned, first baseman could have made that play. On second, though. Buffs go up 1-0.
I mean, when you're the first baseman right there, you have to make that play. But, I mean, the ball did have some spin on it. It was, not the easiest, just grounder, little bouncer, ever. But, yeah, you got to have that. Gotta help your pitcher out.
So Will Roberts comes around to score. As with 1 out here, Buffalo's looking to tack on some more. Here's shortstop Finn Simones up to the plate. Swung on into center field. That will get down. Likely score 2. Nair coming home. Throw without a chance. 2-run RBI single for Finn Simones, and Colorado's up 3-0 in the first inning.
Yeah, and I mean, against Simones, right, you can't leave that at the bottom of the zone. If you're going to throw it low, you got to bury it. Did not bury that at all. Left it right, above the knees, and it was an easy hit from there. Dropped right.
Judd Stafford now up to the plate. 6th hitter of the inning for Buffs, still only 1 out. Looking to set the tone here in Game 3, going for the sweep. Put together a successful fall
Oh, yeah.
so far.
Still a lot of October left to go, though.
Blue doesn't like the pitch from Rorig. 3-0 Buffaloes here in the first.
Ooh.
Checks. Runner over at first. Not in time.
I hate silent.
That was I like that decision there. It was a pretty big lead. Got to keep runners honest, especially against the CU team that likes to take off.
Could see Simone's run. Try and take away the force there at first. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Stafford.
Doesn't look like Simone's wants to steal, though.
Pitch upstairs.
Huh?
Couldn't find the
Won't
zone.
have to.
Still only 1 out. Rorig struggling on the mound. That'll bring up catcher Cole Wayne.
Number 20, Wayne.
Still only 1 out here. Bottom of the first. Wayne with an RBI opportunity. Rorig not come home there. Just keeping an eye on Simone's over at second. Comes home. Swing and a miss. Wayne chopped at a ball there. Strike 1.
Yeah, that's a tough one to lay off because it starts high, but it looks like it's just going to drop right into the zone. But that one just stood a little too high. He swung under it.
Wayne will look at strike 2.
And then right there, you get caught looking on something that looks like it's going to travel outside, and it just stood in, caught the corner.
Rory got the 1 out from a fly. Can he get his first strikeout? Yes, he can. Wayne will be sat down. 2 outs now in the first.
Yeah, right there, Wayne just found himself in a hole that he wasn't able to dig out of. Not the flashiest pitch there for that strike, but it's just what he needed to throw.
Fooled Wayne for 3 pitches there. So here's first baseman Nathan Tunks. Still Simone's on second. Stafford at first. Buffs hungry for more than 3. First pitch outside.
This will tie the pitch count.
That can't be right.
17-18.
Fouled off there from Tunks. Beautiful day for baseball here.
Oh, yeah.
Early October, Scott Carpenter. Fun time for baseball elsewhere as well. MLB playoffs. College baseball is starting to warm up again. You got some fall ball to play here.
You know, it really brings up the question with beautiful weather, all the leaves starting to change with the trees around Scott Carpenter. Here's the pitch. That's outside for a ball. But, Balin, where does Scott Carpenter Park rank in your baseball parks?
It's up there. I mean, if we're talking just scenery,
Yeah.
it's up there with
yeah.
PNC Park, Oracle. I mean, got a beautiful park to our in right field.
I mean,
Skate park in center.
There's a skate park in center, a water park in right field.
Beautiful.
Swung on, fouled.
And, I mean, there's a Chipotle not that far behind us.
Chipotle.
Not far at all.
Yeah.
Chipotle. Rocket ship right there.
Jamba Juice?
Jamba Juice, too.
Yeah, but not just a Chipotle, but the Chipotle on 29th Street is the most visited Chipotle in the United States. It's yep.
Is it really?
How is that even possible?
Wow.
You know, Chipotle was founded by a CU student
I did not know that.
in
Really?
in Boulder, Colorado,
Wow.
and the most attended one, not in Boulder, but by a CU student. It was founded in Denver by a CU student,
I'm learning a lot today.
and the most attended one is that one on 29th.
That makes me proud
So-
to be a CU student.
Yeah,
Learn
think
something new every
think
day.
of all the Chipotles you've ever been to. It's not as busy as the one on 29th.
You know, that
Runners go. Tunks will tap one over to the pitcher, Rory, to first in time to end the inning. Was a bumpy one, though. Buffaloes go up 3-0. Moreno will return on the mound. You're watching Sco Buff Sports. Stay with us. Huh? Huh?
What are we watching, man?
Scobo Sports. You're watching Scobo Sports.
So guys, what's a bigger deal? Like, CU producing more astronauts than like any other college, or us producing the person who made Chipotle?
Chipotle.
We also
And
produced
South Park.
Philip Bailey. Yeah. The Matt and Trey.
It's definitely Chipotle.
Did you see the Cal helmets yesterday? They have the number
Really
of Nobel laureates,
That's dope.
which is kind of fire.
I'm loving the Cal football team this year.
They have more Nobel laureates than wins this century.
That's fire.
That actually might not be false.
I don't know.
This decade.
They're pretty successful program. When Aaron Rodgers here, they had like 10
All that
minutes.
I'm wishing from my friend. You want a cheesesteak, Colby?
It's okay, I got some pop
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, wait, cheesesteak? I can do.
You doing
Come
one?
here. Yeah.
It's pretty fire cheesesteak.
UC Berkeley?
Yeah.
Another thing that
You
you tear your cheesesteaks apart, or do you just bite them?
I cannot buy
I
it.
work for the San Francisco.
You got tear
It's too much of a bite, you know, it's just, what are we doing here?
I know, it's hard to believe Aaron Rodgers thinks
There are not a lot of
Yeah.
food
It's hard
that
to
you
believe
can
Aaron Rodgers
consume
went
by
to high school.
peeling apart and
Right.
eating
Cindy did 4
individual
years in
strands.
Alright,
it's
so-
starting again.
Aaron Rodgers went to a college?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're back at Scott Carpenter Park for the second inning. Moreno back on the mound. Groover,
Are these your snacks?
first batter of the inning. Start the game in right field.
And I have to say, as somebody who's been to 8 MLB ballparks, I like Scott Carpenter more than I like the White Sox ballpark.
It's up there. I mean, guaranteed rate, that's just not a very high bar to break.
I
necessarily.
genuinely would rather watch a ball game here. I'm not gonna lie.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful here.
It's just reading.
Top of the second. Buff successful first inning. Able to come away with 3 runs. As Groover fouls that one off. He'll have 2 strikes. Moreno got through the first 5 batters. Did have 2 walks. Other than that, was efficient. Strikeout. Forced 2 outs from a fly out. So he has 2 strikes on Groover.
Yeah, and I mean, we saw his ability to navigate through trouble.
Swing and a miss.
And that's really,
Not a strikeout, excuse me. Strike number 2 there. See if he can punch him out here. Moreno comes home. Attacks him. Upstairs will make him chase.
oh yeah, and
Groover
that's
sat down.
one of the most efficient pitches is fastball right at the letters, because it looks like the perfect fastball to just crush.
2
so you swing at it,
strikes.
it's just a little too high.
High and inside, the hardest pitch to lay off.
Yep.
Moreno fools him. Second punch out of the game. Here's a DH, Krishke. Number 8. Ryan Krishke will look at strike 1.
And that was a good pitch right there. I mean, we've been talking about his slider all day. That one just started out, moved into the bottom of the zone. Textbook stuff.
Moreno, see then he can go with the breaking ball, then he can flash some velocity like that.
Yep. We were talking about the high and in fastball. There it was right there. It was a little too far inside, but I mean the batter couldn't tell and he swung.
Speaking of fastballs and great fastballs pitching,
Uh-huh.
I believe we did see the greatest pitch of all time
Oh, we did.
in the in game. No, that was game. Was that game 2 or game?
Ooh,
That was
man.
game 2
Yeah.
between Cubs and Padres.
Yeah, in the wild card series.
104, right on the
Yeah.
corner.
I mean, to throw 1 and
Pretty
4 is
impossible
insane.
pitch.
To control 1 and 4 and just hit it right on the corner. Oh, might never see that again. I don't know. No, I'm sure
0-1
Miller.
Moreno on the dirt.
I'm sure Miller will probably throw another one of those in the NLDS here.
Come on,
Forgot the
Mason
Padres.
Miller will not.
Forgot the Padres got eliminated.
Got Yankees Blue Jays starting here in a little bit. Moreno gets him to fan. 2 strikeouts to start the second, his 3rd of the game. Moreno coming out strong here in the second inning. Chasing his 2 walks, surrendered in the first. Here's the third baseman, Brunson.
Do you think our viewer count will go down when the Yankees Blue Jays start? Ooh, that's a good pitch for a strike right there. That one, another one that moved into the zone. He's been loving that idea right there, that concept.
Strong movement from the batter's side. Brunson will look at strike 2. Can he strike out the side? The 0-2 on Brunson.
Just a little low. We'll have to ask that question again this next pitch.
Got any predictions for today's game? You think we like Toronto, we like New York?
Oh, sorry, I only care about the CU baseball game. No, I'm joking. Toronto's going to win again.
I do
they're
like
going to go up
Toronto.
2-0.
They do have, the Yankees are showing Fried, which is tough.
Yeah, Freed's been good. But
Come home to Brunson outside here. Full count here. Moreno looking to get through the second. No hiccups.
And Balin, you know what I used to always say during our wiffle ball season? A full count is where men are made. We're about to see that right here.
2 strikes. Down the pipe, strike 3. Field might as well have stayed in the dugout. 3 strikeouts from Moreno as he buffs Cruz into the bottom of the second, up 3. Watching Scobo Sports. Stay with us. Welcome back. Bottom of the second. Buffaloes put together a good inning and a half here, up 3. Moreno, 4 strikeouts through 2 innings. Buffs with 3 runs. Here's the left fielder, Colin Dwyer.
Yeah, and here in the SBS broadcasting booth, we are talking about 60s music, which gives me an opportunity to plug my radio show, which is on Radio on the website. It happens every Monday from 9 to 10 a.m. And tomorrow, I will be playing 60s music. Good stuff, land.
Dwyer.
I've got to hop on real quick to plug my show as well. Mondays, 3 to 4, the Neutral Ground. And yeah.
That was Harrison, who you just heard from. And if you could only listen to one show, I'd listen to mine. But Harrison's is good, too.
Dwyer. Fooled there.
Yeah, my girlfriend does one on Sundays, 12 o'clock. I don't remember the name of it. She's going to kill me.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The left fielder.
I haven't listened to it.
Ball will get away.
Actually, I forgot. But I remember
No, she just started it like last week.
Colin Dwyer.
a new one?
Yep.
Featuring an outfield and flexed into second base sometimes as well. Part of the sophomore class of this team. Swung on. Skied. First baseman underneath it. He will call it and make the play. As Williams, 1 up, 1 down as the lineup will turn over.
And we saw, this first inning, all batters 1 through, 6, had a very successful time hitting. Now it's their second time through. Let's see who makes the adjustments here. Will it be the pitcher, Roerig, or will it be these batters?
Robertson for his second AB. Singled in the first. Came around to score a run.
Okay, in my defense, look at where they came. How am I not?
Roberts at the hot corner. Rorig comes home.
I don't know the movie. Oh, 'cause my phone is up.
Outside.
Can you blame me for
Man, Roberts really wants to swing on these, but
Empire goes?
they've been tough to pull the trigger on. First one looked a little low to me, but it was called a strike. This one definitely outside.
What?
Swung on, fouled.
Bless you.
School of Mines shortstop Wild. Playing pretty closer to that third base line.
Oh yeah,
A lot of space there up the middle for Roberts
Whole lot of
to drive
space.
through. The pitch fouled off. Was tracking that off speed.
Yeah, the Broncos touchdown. Tie game?
Oh, no. What?
Yep, it is.
When did they score before?
Denver Broncos. Tie. We're in Colorado. I mean,
Yeah, we're in Colorado.
Colorado Buffaloes. Denver Broncos tied up in the fourth quarter, 17-17. Here's Roberts sitting on it, still a little early. A lot of those inside ones just sitting on. Haven't quite teed them up yet.
Interesting sequence here because the pitcher threw what, 2 or 3 all outside, and now he's throwing nothing but inside. I don't know. I'm kind of expecting him to go back outside right here. Let's see. Oh no, catcher's looking in.
The 1-2 upstairs.
Yeah, the weight's only.
Oh, they're going for 2.
Broncos are going for 2 points.
The 2-2. Close one. Oh, delayed strike 3 call.
Ooh, man.
Umpire took his time on that one.
Zoom in for that.
Infield didn't even think it was a strikeout. Their catcher just threw the ball into the outfield. Blue took his time. That would be 2 strikes or 2 outs to start the second.
3 blind mice. 3 blind.
The president steps back up. Rorig has made good adjustments. Little help from the umpire as well. That was his second strikeout of the night.
2-point win.
43. Yeah, 43.
Already coming up to 45 pitches, though. We'll see how long they will keep him in. Likely come out for the third. See if the Buffs can get a rally here with 2 outs. Hoffman,
Ooh.
swing and a miss there. Strike 2. Strike 1, excuse me.
I don't think he was expecting anything breaking there. He was quite a bit over that pitch, but it's all right. There's a reason they give you 3 strikes.
2 outs. Hoffman
I mean, they don't have.
sits on one, gets it popped up. Rorig calls him off, will make the play. Quick inning from Rorig and the Orediggers. Colorado up 3 going to the third. Welcome to the top of the third. Victor Moreno out for his third inning of work.
He's been really good through his first 2, as that one is taken, called just hit the corner of the strike zone low and away.
Very dominant. 4 strikeouts, has sat down 4 in a row. Struck out the side. So here's Ward.
He's finding a lot of success kind of low, even low and away in the strike zone. I'm expecting him to kind of stay there. Looks like he's going to, oh yeah, for sure on this pitch, low and away. Yeah, a little too much there.
Good pick from Wayne. Is that Wild?
Yeah.
Skylar Wild?
No.
So they argue. Oh. So we believe
He got plunked there. Yeah.
Ward will reach. You know, it's fall ball exhibition. I'm pretty sure School of Mine's going with the 10-man batting lineup here. Because this is Payne digging in, not Skylar Ward, who began the game in the first.
Yeah, there's Wild. Ward, yeah, Wild and no one there.
First 10-man batting lineup I've seen here.
I haven't seen a 10-man batting lineup since Little League, but I'm really excited to be seeing one today.
This is exciting. Runner on first here. 10th man in the lineup, Payne. We'll look at strike one.
Yeah, again, another low and away. That one, I might say maybe a little too much low and away, but
Payne
we're far back.
playing center field. So Ward will take his lead at first. Moreno comes home. Believe he did go around.
Yep.
They will give Ward second off the wild pitch. Should go down to strike two.
It's a terrible feeling when you realize too late that you shouldn't be swinging at that ball, and he just realized barely too late. He didn't go around by much, but he did.
Now runner on second. Moreno, once again, Wayne cannot glove it late. Go over to third. He will be in safely. Had a chance to snag him there at third. But buffs off Moreno and Wayne. Will give him third.
I have to say, though, it was a good effort to even make that close. You'll see a lot of catchers, that ball goes past, they see a runner take off. They won't even try to make the throw, but he did there, and, he made the base runner at least earn it.
This might be the freest runner in baseball. Hit by pitch and then pitches.
Almost a third to get home right there as that one got past the catcher again. Wayne
does, when he misses on a pitch, does normally get past the catcher, and that is also on some responsibility of Cole Wayne there behind the plate.
Yeah, at least he's been getting to them quick when they've gone past him. But, we've been talking about how he's been living low, bottom of it. When you live down there, you're going to put a lot into the dirt.
That was a great inside pitch there for Moreno. Ball didn't hit a car.
Wow, looks
miraculously.
Like bounced right over a car.
Bounced through the parking lot.
Yeah.
No damage done.
Wow.
No damage done. I respect the people that just bravely park their cars there.
Oh, yeah.
Because that is about
they just take the risk, yeah.
150 feet from home plate. Foul ball, extreme foul ball territory. As Moreno, wild pitch, have a play at the plate. He is out.
Yep.
Not in time, Moreno. Glove was right there. Wayne throw as well.
Oh, yeah.
So the wild pitches and hit by pitch end up not mattering. That will be the first out of the.
And the coach loves what just happened there because you always tell second baseman or shortstop when someone's stealing to let the ball come to you when you're trying to apply the tag. The pitcher right there, Moreno, he did that. He didn't go grab the ball. He let the ball come to him. It was a spot to make the tag.
Kept his glove right over home plate.
Yep.
Wasn't enough for obstruction or anything. Strong play there after seeing a couple wild pitches here and miscommunication necessarily, but Moreno and Wayne, great play there for the first out. Here's a full count to Payne, still battling. The 3-2 upstairs.
Yeah.
That'll be his third walk as the lineup will turn over.
He wanted that one to drop into the zone, but it just couldn't quite do it. It stayed right up at about the chin. It's an easy one to lay off of there.
What's your focus?
1 on, 1 away for Skylar Wild. Back up for his second time. He'll swing on the first pitch. That'll get down. Base hit. Payne will stay at second. Had an opportunity to go first to third there. Quick outcome. Wild knew what he was looking for. Got his pitch for. That is the first base hit of the game for School of Mines. So now have runners on first and second.
You know, that could be a momentum shifter right there. I mean, every base runner before this has been due to walks. Finally, one gets a hit. How does he recover from that?
There's Williams, 0 for 1 on the day, up for his second at-bat. Moreno checks runner at second, will come home. Little upstairs for ball 1. Fourth hitter of the inning, Roman Williams. At first base, nearly hit. He'll get out of the way.
Surprised he was able to get out of the way.
That could have been. There's one thing there where I wonder, it's curious to me how managers stress certain situations where you try to fight your instincts and just take a hit by pitch, because it would help the team there get bases loaded with 1 out. But then again, if you see a tiny ball coming to your head, there's no way you're just going to wear it. But
And you always got the umpire being able to call the fact that he didn't try to get out of the way of the ball, so you at least got to make some sort of movement.
Moreno puts a velocity on that one for strike 2. This could be a big strikeout here.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have the force. Ground ball could get them out of the inning. The 2-2. Over to third. Foul ball. Third base coach. Dan.
No, he's in sweat. And uncoached. He's like each
What do you think about the Mines uniforms?
Okay.
Yeah, they're all right.
Okay.
Nothing special, but
I will say I'm a big fan of the Colorado jerseys in the spring. They bring out the pinstripes.
oh, that one just barely missed inside.
Close.
Yeah.
Could see
That was
Williams
good.
there. Almost tried to throw his elbow to hit that pitch there. Try and get a free base.
I really like that pitch, and I'd kind of like if he threw it again right here.
Gonna make him earn it. The full count. First and second. Moreno, step off.
Oh, yeah, you got to think this one through. This is probably the biggest pitch of the game up to this point.
Looking for a ground ball. Check second twice to come home. Foul ball. No damage. No damage.
Nope.
No damage.
Last break sound to play.
It's got to be pitch number 7 or 8 of this at-bat.
I'd say this is 8.
Full count. Moreno gets him over to third. That was Robert. Did not make the play. Payne coming around third. He will try to score, and he will do so. School of Mines is on the board here in the third. RBI single from Roman Williams.
Oh, man, he was all over that ball. I mean, he almost pulled it foul, but it's just right down the line. Just enough space from the third baseman to get past him, and just saw enough outfield grass to get the runner from second home. That was just a good piece of hitting from what was at least an 8-pitch at bat.
Yeah, that very, very strong hit there. First and second now. You know, as the more pitches in an at-bat tend to favor pitchers.
Mm-hmm.
The more coaches, hitters kind of trying to just foul balls off and make him swing and a miss more. Yeah, that was a great piece of hitting by Roman Williams there.
You know, at the same time, though, I mean, it starts to get in the pitcher's head. You know, when a guy's just fouling off every single pitch, it's like, what do you have to do? What do you have to do to get him out? You know what I mean? And then eventually you make a mistake.
Here's Ben Shooter. Walked his first time up. The 1-1 for Moreno. Surprised he swung at that one
I
there.
am too. That started like almost behind him.
Golfed it by his shins. Got a piece though. Moreno, after getting through the first 2 pretty quickly and 4 strikeouts, has now given up back-to-back base hits. First 2 base hits of the game as well. 4 Mines. Inside and nearly hit him.
Second
Still 1 out. Game tying run at first for Mines. Go ahead run at the plate. He'll look at ball 3. Moreno cannot afford a walk. He could afford a walk here.
I mean,
Set up for the force.
yeah, third base is open, and as you said, that would make every single base, including home, a force out, which, not the worst thing.
Full count. Moreno will leave him again. Bases loaded for Mines.
Only one. Let's see here. Somebody up in
Big spot in this game. We'll have a mound visit. Well-used mound visit. They will talk over how to attack Tomasis here with the bases loaded. Once again, not the worst time to have bases loaded with one out.
Oh, yeah.
But once again, all base hit upside down.
Yep. And, I mean, as you said, this is a good mound visit. You just got to calm your pitcher down. He was so good through the first 2 innings. Just tell him to take a breath. Just tell him to focus on getting things at the bottom of the zone, get a ground ball.
I'll say, second time through the lineup, seen some good adjustments here from the Orediggers, taking at-bats way deeper into counts than they did in the first, really running up that pitch count from Moreno. He was at 45.
They've seen how Moreno likes to really throw, how his pitches move, things like that, and so now it's become easier. Become easier to track them, become easier to make some contact.
Spot here. Top of the third. Bases juiced. 1 out. First pitch to Tomasis is wild. He's coming home. Had a late jump. But Wild will be in there. A gift for School of Mines.
Yeah.
They will make it a 1-run game.
And you saw Moreno just kind of motioning, saying, hey, that was my fault. That's what this bullet was.
Don't say anything.
Just leave it at that. Leave it at that. Leave it at that.
The 1-0 is here. Runners on second and third. Moreno will attack him there for strike 1.
Come on, Vic.
Infield in. Roberts, line of the grass. Tunks, line of the grass over at first. Moreno come home. That's in the zone.
Oh, wait. You couldn't hear it?
That is just about the best thing that School of Mines could have wished to happen there. Takes away the force. They get a run.
Yep.
So now the go-ahead run on second. This one over the middle. Simones makes a play over to first in time for the second now. A run will come home. We got a tie game here. 3-3. School of Mines able to rally in the top of the third. Sacrifice infield hit from Tomasis there. That will bring up the pitcher, Rorig, trying to help himself out with 2 outs and a runner on third.
That was a beautiful play by the shortstop Simones, though. That was a high bouncing ball, and he was able to just glove it and just throw it in time to first.
It'll go in the book as an RBI for Tomasis.
Yep.
That will be Ben Shooter at third. Swung on, and he will come in to score. Rorig will help himself out at the plate. School of Mines takes a 4-3 lead. Very quality at-bats we've seen the second time around.
Oh, yeah.
From the top of this lineup from School of Mines.
At the beginning of this inning, I asked you who was going to make the adjustments. Mines has shown that it was them, right? And so now Moreno just needs to make the adjustments back. Hasn't been able to do that yet, but, there's still one more out to give. Still time to figure things out here.
It's not even necessarily that Moreno hasn't had his best stuff this inning. I've liked
I have too.
Countered with in the certain whatever the count is at the time, but this here is Groover. They're going to struck out last inning. Part of that 1-2-3, striking out the side. See if you can get him again. A good pick there from Wayne. Will save the runner going to first. No sign. He's going to try to take second. Moreno tries to get the fastball, but will miss it downstairs.
Yeah, and your batters have been good this inning, right? 4 runs. Reason to take the risk of trying to steal second.
Moreno will leave him there. A 4-pitch walk. That might be his last at-bat. pitcher coming out here. That is the 8th hitter of the at-bat. Moreno unable to close out the third. He will exit the game. Pitching change in for the Buffs. Now trailing by 1 in the third. Stay with us. We'll return. Welcome back. Matt Longstreet in relief here in the third. Moreno will finish with 2 2/3 of innings of work here in his start.
Yeah, and I mean, it was just tough for Moreno, as we see. First pitch there. Kind of just fought that away. That was a kind of self-defense swing right there.
Longstreet chopped there. First and second for School of Mines. Very solid inning from them. This is batter number 9 coming up for them.
Yeah, but
Ryan Krischke.
Moreno had such a good first 2 innings. It's just kind of sad for the Buffs and the Buffs fans here that he couldn't carry it forward for some more time.
Yeah,
But,
very strong start. Had good stuff. School of Mines. Strong adjustments here.
Yep.
Carter Rohrig at first. Groover at first. Rohrig at second. Still 2 outs. They've been looking for that second out. Here is Krischke. The DH. Struck out his first time up.
Spencer Rattler, first NFL.
Longstreet with 2 strikes. Can he get him out quick?
It only took like 10
Throw home. Looks good from up here.
Yeah, he's calling that
Ball
one
2.
low.
School of Mines looking for more. They take the lead here. Longstreet. Wow.
Man.
Don't understand how he got the piece on that one. That is a foul ball.
That was
Nearly hit him.
like right at above his foot, and he just
Golfed that one just over the third base line. Foul ball.
man, that's impressive work of hand-eye coordination right there.
Puts bat on ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, I mean that just goes to show you when a batter wants to swing, he's gonna swing.
It's true. Pitch. Staying alive. Once again, testament to these Orediggers batters. Put together a pretty good game plan. He's staying alive.
Yep.
Literally, what is wrong with my Instagram? I'm getting so many kills.
You keep interrupting.
Strikes there. He's been able to fight a couple off though. It's good at bat if he can even it up to 3-2 here or force a full count. I mean,
Swung on, fouled again.
You know what? I like you. Don't come to Peel.
that one looked like it was inside again. I mean, this pitcher, he's not throwing strikes.
Go to that SBS on Tuesday.
Another long at bat here. Krishke, DH. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Swung on over to third. That is a foul ball.
Yep, that's the right call there.
Close call. Was a little early on that one. That's why he turned on it, lined over to third. If he waited a millisecond later, could have been a base hit. Could have given Orediggers another run. We'll see if Roerig returns on the mound. Currently standing at second base. Pitch low. Full count. Buffs cannot get that third strike. They have had, I want to say, every single hitter, they've had 2 strikes on them. At least this inning.
Yeah.
Got to get that third. Long street. Fouled off again. Got to be pitch number 9 or 10 at this point.
According to my calculations, that was 9.
That was pitch number 9 of this at bat. Once again, pitchers do favor these deep counts, but it does get that pitch count up. A lot of it's mental as well.
Oh, yeah. Full count here, so.
See what he does. The pitch. That will end it. Prolonged inning.
Man, I mean, that's just good stuff to have a 10-pitch at bat, but then to just lock in and just finally get the strikeout, that's got to feel good.
Big punch out there. Buffaloes will hold the damage to 4. 4-3 going into the bottom of the third. Scott Carpenter, you're watching Scobo Sports. Stay with us.
Watch this field goal, Bailey.
Watch this field goal.
Welcome back to Scott Carpenter Park. We are in the bottom of inning number 3. Colorado School of Mines has taken the lead over the Colorado Buffaloes. 4-3 is our score, and leading off is Gabe Zebrak. Starting in right today, had a single his last time up and scored one of the Buffs' 3 runs. I'm Harrison Semyon, joined by Lincoln Roach in the booth.
How are you doing today, Harrison?
I'm absolutely spectacular, though not as good as I was before the last half inning.
That is a good point. Bit of a kind of a reverse of what we saw at the end of our first game of this doubleheader. But not as cool. They got 4 on the board, not quite 7 like we saw in the 6th.
Yeah, still plenty of time left in this game. 3-1 on Zebrak.
Yeah, Buffs are in it for the long haul. I think I was marking to you earlier that those first 3 innings might just have been longer than the first game total.
Yeah, it took a minute, and there were a lot of just saw right now. Zebrak reached base, setting a man on base for Rishi Nair.
Nice little stroll he had going there to first. And a lot of controversy, I'd say, this game around the pitchers. You know.
What controversy are you speaking of?
Oh, I don't think controversy is the right
Like
word.
polarizing?
Not polarizing. I think I meant a lot of focus. Is a better way to phrase.
Nair smokes this out to right, but directly to the right fielder, Groover, for out number 1.
Groover. You ever heard the SNL sketch McGruber?
The Groover?
Mick Gruber.
Mick
the SNL
Gruber.
sketch. You ever seen it?
Maybe. I've heard of Grover from Sesame Street.
No,
That
McGruber.
was my boy.
You know, like MacGyver, like the guy.
mhm.
It's a spoof on that with, I think, Will Forte.
Finn Simone stepping in with 1 out and runner on first. Had a 2 RBI base hit his first time, looking for more. As the Buffs trail here in Game 2 of this doubleheader. That ball roped out to right once more, and out number 2. So Buffs get a runner on, some hard contact, but unfortunately placed. As Roerig continues to cruise along.
You know, this third inning might really change things up. We might start to see a quick pace for the rest of the day here.
Yeah, the momentum
Boulder.
momentum's certainly in the favor of Denver, or of Mines rather.
Yes. Colorado School of Mines actually in Golden, Colorado.
Out in Golden. As Judd Stafford steps in, he's quickly down 0-2.
Golden, Colorado, probably host to one of the greatest days of the year in Colorado. Golden's and Golden Day, when hundreds, if not thousands, of golden retrievers show up to Main Street there in Golden.
That sounds like a splendid time.
It really is. I've never gone, but I've always wanted to. It looks like an incredible day.
Runner goes. Fouled away by Stafford. That was 0-2. I stand corrected about the prior pitch. But Zebrak leads off at first. He's been just chilling over there, antsy to make some runs.
Now, Mr. Simeon, you know, when you were, I'm guessing in the little leagues,
Yeah.
you know, what position were you playing?
Oh, see, I loved catcher, and then they moved me off catcher. And then I loved first base, and then they moved me off first base. They just stuck me in the outfield because I really...
Yeah.
I was a really good first baseman, which frustrated me.
I just can't believe you
1-2, runner goes again, pitch inside, throw down. Into center field, and Zebrak will hold at second.
thought about going for third there.
Yeah, I thought about it. Throw was errant.
I just can't believe you were a catcher.
Oh, I loved catcher. I loved wearing the gear.
I would have taken you for a pitcher, honestly, but
No,
good for
that
you.
was actually the one position I did not play.
Fascinating. So never pitched.
No. Full count.
I want to say I was a shortstop.
Hit out to right field, heading into foul territory, and that is where it will land.
Do they got shortstops on the T-ball rosters?
I believe so.
Do you think they do?
There-
Okay.
I remember.
Might have
I mean, I remember when I was in my first baseman days, there was a shortstop that would throw the ball really, really hard, and I would not like when the ball was hit to short. I would almost prefer if it was hit to third or second, even though the third baseman, he has to throw it harder. But the shortstop had a cannon, and I did not like catching those. Payoff pitch, or actually must have been 2-2 as it was outside, and Stafford's still fighting.
Yeah, my baseball career ended pretty short with a career-ending injury in T-ball.
Oh, that's tragic.
Just waking up with no hand-eye coordination whatsoever.
The payoff once more. That ball out to right, carrying, and it caught near the warning track as the Buffaloes cannot manage to get back on the board. They trail the Colorado School of Mines 4-3 as we head to the fourth here at Scott Carpenter Park. Inning 4 here in Boulder.
Little Aretha Franklin to
Yeah, we're
get
working
things
the
going.
50s, 60s, or this is more 60s. As the at the umpire's request.
Yes.
Matt Longstreet back to work, swing and a miss.
Speaking of a little respect, Denver Broncos beating out Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles on their own home
Yes,
turf.
final from Philly.
According to our rules expert Nick Evans, it's the first time it's happened since the Reagan administration. And linguistics expert Nick Evans.
Yeah, it was a crazy last play.
Yeah.
They both A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith for the Eagles went up for the ball at the same time, and it almost looked like A.J. Brown got the pass breakup. Like, I think Smith had a chance to catch it, and then from behind them, Brown just went boop, and Broncos won.
Huzzah. Was a little nervous there for a second.
It was.
As that ball flew in the air.
Max Bronson up for Mines, as it was a successful last time through the order.
You know, I
Fouled off.
was commenting earlier. I just absolutely love these jerseys from Mines. You know,
See,
that Colorado flag
we
on the
do.
shoulder.
There is a little bit of the little math. See, like if we could get the camera to zoom in on the batter here. I don't know, it's tough with the pole, but the little, like under the underarm area
There's
on
a
the side of the
map of
jersey,
Colorado?
there's like some math equations for Mines' jerseys.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they've had that before.
If viewers
That's
don't know,
that's a nice touch.
very big engineering school in Colorado, School of Mines, along with geology. Arguably the best geology program in the country.
They love their rocks.
They do love their rocks. You ever gone on a hike with a geology major?
I have gotten in a random conversation with one at the C4 one time.
Yeah. Hiking with a geology major is the absolute worst.
Because they just
Same with
look at every.
Yeah, they're like,
Do they just look at every rock and be like, "That's this
It's
type
like-
of runner goes."
that is
Bronson
what-
will reach second after the walk.
That's the case with my friend.
Continue, yeah.
Or, you know, horticulture majors. You know, botanists.
Botany. So they'd see every plant like that's a
Yes.
Phlebitis, whatever.
Phlebitis bibidus.
Yeah.
Yes.
1-0 on Ward. Left fielder hit by a pitch, led off the third inning. Started the rally that resulted in this Mines 4-3 lead right now.
We have seen a fair amount of batters get hit by pitches today.
We have.
I think that's number 3, possibly.
Well, I'm not sure if that last batter was hit by a pitch or if that was just in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1, but he was, last time Ward was up, he got plunked.
Yeah.
Buffs struggling a little bit on the offensive, had that big first inning, but once again, Mines putting them on upset alert. And there's a whiff from Longstreet.
You know, and this is some reporting from, you know, CU Club Baseball insider Balin Weisshoff, but it appears the batter might have red hair.
Red. Oh, that's what I can tell. I can
See,
see
it
the little
appears to
poking
be-
out of his.
Appears to be a ginger.
He is. Yeah.
You know, heard it here first from CU Club Baseball insider Balin Weisshoff.
His
First
red
thing
hair
else.
doesn't help him there as he strikes out swinging. One out now with a runner on second for Skylar, or actually, it's that 10th batter, Payne.
What is in his pocket?
I think that's like a runner's like a brace, like a padding for his hand.
Interesting.
So if he gets on base, like it's very common nowadays. You never used to see it, and now everybody and their mother seems to like to wear what looks like an oven mitt when they're running the
Man.
bases.
This sport has gone to heck in a handbasket, if you ask me. All went downhill when they got the pitch clock.
Well, then now they got the bases are bigger. I don't know if these are.
I like my bases small.
Yeah. I'd have to concur there. 0-1. Hit out to center. Hit pretty well. Carrying back. And that one is off the wall near the warning track. That's an extra base hit for Payne. 1 run will score. It's 5-3.
Speaking of math not looking good for the Buffs right now.
Yeah, and these mathematicians are really come to play. And they've really come to play today.
Yes.
Had the Buffs on the ropes last game in the first leg of the doubleheader. Needed a big rally.
Oh, yeah.
Force CU to take the 7-3 win, but now they're up to 5 runs, giving themselves a little cushion here in the top of the 4th. Fouled back, Skylar Wild steps up on Longstreet. That's the first earned run from Longstreet on his afternoon.
You know, this Roman Williams, number 12, looks
Smacked out to left. It'll drop. Runner will hold at third, but it's another hit for Mines. Skylar Wild's second base hit in as many at-bats, putting runners on the corners, still with 1 down. And like you said, Roman Williams, you had something to say?
Yeah. He's up to bat right now. Kind of really looks like ScoBuff Sports photographer Brody Rector, if you ask me.
He kind of does.
This is nuts.
Longer hair, it looks like.
Yes.
But
More luscious locks.
With the stash and
Sounds like a Fortnite view.
Yeah.
swings at the first pitch, foul ball.
I think you should get a mustache here.
Oh, no, that would not work out.
I think it would look
I just had to
wonderful.
shave yesterday because I was trying to grow it out, but once again, it just looked like garbage. And yeah, I would look too much like.
I really don't think
like
you would look
faculty
like
advisor.
Jake Shapiro.
Ball gets away. Runner on first. They'll head to second. Wild, putting runners on second and third. As Mines really looks to get out ahead of the Buffs.
Now with this Buffs team, honestly, if these Orediggers can really just walk away with 1 win this weekend, I mean, I think it might be a cause to celebrate. You know, obviously Golden, Colorado, where they're headed back home to Coors Brewery.
Yeah. That's where they probably practice.
Yeah. Well, there is
At the brewery.
there's a liquor store in Golden, Colorado, across the street from the brewery that.
Is anything else in Golden besides the school and the brewery?
That is it.
Damn.
But they have a sign that says "Freshest Coors on Earth."
Wow.
You know. The funny part though is I think the beer goes to a distribution center and then comes back to the liquor store.
You know, I had cousins that both went to Mines and they met out there. Yeah. Love story.
Your cousins dated each other?
well, no, not before we were cousins.
Oh, okay. I see.
Lincoln.
Swing
Apologies
and a miss
for the error
Big
there.
strikeout from Longstreet. 2 down now.
But
For
you know,
Ben Schroeder.
That's how cousins work.
on the topic of cousins, though, you know, Connecticut just recently this month banned marrying your first cousin.
Thank you.
Just now?
Yes. I believe last state in the union.
Damn it.
Connecticut.
Not quite sure about Alabama, but
That's a little surprising.
Alabama doesn't count.
Connecticut is the last one to do it.
I know. You don't think.
I mean, it's kind of like how I think it was.
Oh, wait, no.
I think Arizona was the last state to certify like the Civil Rights Act or something.
Yikes.
Yeah, not a little
Would not want to
surprising.
have that namesake for your state.
No,
Don't you mean
absolutely not.
Yeah. But, you know,
Ben showed her down 0-2 when Longstreet got some swings and misses, trying to get out of this frame.
You know, I have a friend
Just
from
inside.
Connecticut.
Friend from Connecticut.
From Old Lyme, Connecticut. You know Old Lyme, Connecticut's name to fame?
No.
Home of Lyme disease. First case of Lyme disease.
Well, that makes sense.
in
It's
America.
called Lyme disease, then.
That would check out,
Old Lyme.
considering the name of the town.
Yep.
Old Lyme.
See, I was wondering why I always wondered why they named it Lyme disease.
Named after the town.
Why I knew it wasn't named after the fruit because it's like with the Y. 2-2.
Absolutely
the dirt.
underrated fruit, limes. You know.
Or actually, he went around. Did the umpire call strike 3?
He didn't call
He's just standing there.
Menacingly.
Pitcher a little bit confused.
Man, what is going on right now?
Could not tell what was going on. This umpire has been very nonchalant today.
Absolute chiller of an ump.
He'll call time, talk with the Buffs dugout, just trying to clarify what the heck just happened. But it'll be 3-2 on Ben Schroeder. 2 down, runners on second and third. Mines leading Colorado 5-3. Longstreet sets, delivers, in there. Gets out of the frame with the breaker.
And like that, this game is starting to get a move on.
We head to the bottom of the fourth. Mines adds one more. It's 5-3. Back for the bottom of the fourth. New pitcher on the mound for Mines. Do not have a name on him quite yet. We will get that soon as he fires a strike to Cole Wayne.
You know, our cameraman Jake has a just amazing shirt on, referring to the Coney Island Classic, the hot dog eating competition each 4th of July. You know, in my assignment this summer at the Minnesota Star Tribune was at a baseball game.
Oh.
You know what I was there to cover?
What?
Reigning champion of the Coney Island Classic.
That ball hit well by Wayne out to left center. It'll get down. Leadoff base hit for the Buffs.
I watched Joey Chestnut, the competitive eater, eat 10,000 calories in about under 30 minutes with another man.
Sounds like what Joey Chestnut can do.
It was truly horrific to watch.
Yeah, that's a kind of a travesty, but kind of beautiful at the same time that a human being is capable of eating that much in such little time.
It was a chili dog topped with French fries, onion rings, I believe, jalapeno poppers, a lot of cheese. It was they had kind of small versions for us in the press, and it was talk about heartburn.
Yeah, talk about it. But
I had 3 bites.
But Cole Wayne gets the pinch runner. Very happy after that base hit, much needed. He's been struggling a little bit this season, but the dugout was loving it over there. I see he squared it up, still with this gleaming smile on his face, as they put a pinch runner on, as Nathan Tunks steps in.
You think just for the photo op, Dion would ever coach just like one club baseball game?
I think it'll be really cool.
I
I think they should just like email him persistently.
Imagine
over
the
and over.
stands for that.
That would be.
We'd have to play it at.
There'd be media, like there'd be.
Yeah, we'd have to play it at Coors. We might get booted from here.
We'd probably get booted. We wouldn't be able to broadcast this. They'd have like a whole ESPN crew like on.
That would be awesome.
CU Club Baseball.
Yeah. With just Dion
Well,
in the dugout.
you know the circus that follows him. Like it's.
Oh yeah. No, actually, just last
we
night.
need an ESPN rundown on Nathan Tunks.
Could not.
You really do.
Really could not agree more. I mean,
That's a 30 for 30.
the man, the myth, the Tunks.
We need E60 on Colin Dwyer on deck. 30 for 30 on Tunks.
and an outside the lines investigation on Simone's.
Investigation. A very compelling walk from Tunks there, sure to be included in the 30 for 30.
Nathan Hoffman money line.
Runners on
Yeah.
first and second with nobody out for Colin Dwyer. Some bottom of the order movement for the Buffs. Tying run is on.
These umps have really been nonchalant today.
Yeah,
You were not
I don't know how like. I'm a more anxious guy. You know, I'll admit it. But I
can
just don't know.
tell.
I just don't know how someone can just stand there in the exact same position for the entire for hours on end. And that's seemingly what this up has done. He's
I would
barely
not be able to
moved.
focus. Oh, that's headed towards my car,
You parked over there?
and did not hear a thump. Yeah,
You parked on the street?
I parked behind the mattress firm.
Oh, okay.
You know, just that. I mean, that parking lot is terrifying.
Just missed it. Yeah, that parking lot. We've had former SBS members have their cars nearly destroyed by flying baseballs. 2 straight foul balls for Dwyer, 0-2.
You know, speaking of former SBF's members, Trent Finnegan
Oh, my boy.
of DenverSports.com. Wonder what he's up to.
Probably writing for DenverSports.com.
Does he work Sundays?
I mean, it's considering the
see
Broncos
that.
play.
Oh,
So
that's true.
he's probably living it up right now, writing about how they won against the defending Super Bowl champions.
Yeah. Now talk about a win for you, those Saints.
Oh, my lovely Saints! They finally won a game. I'm so proud of them.
I showed
It's
up
the
today.
Giants. It's the Giants.
Yeah.
I know you showed up in your
Well-
Jackson Dart fit.
Yes.
2-2 on Dwyer.
Old Jackson Dart had a rough second start after
Head out
his,
to the pitcher. They'll throw to second. They got one there. They won't get the out at first. Little hesitation from the pitcher, but they make the smart out. So now runners are on the corners for Will Roberts.
Now batting for the Buffaloes, number 28, third baseman, Will Roberts.
It'll go as a fielder's choice, but yeah, my Saints, they beat your boy Jackson Dart today.
Yeah, you know, a little sophomore slump for that second game, but
Wouldn't that be second year? Would be the sophomore
I
slump?
guess. But sophomore, I think, just means second. So
Or you could just say the first game was a fluke.
I mean, I'll hit you if you say that again.
Runner goes, square around a bunt. They'll throw back to third. Just safe. That was Cole, or actually the pinch
Right in
runner they
time.
put in for Wayne. Nearly thrown out. Heads up play by the catcher. But a stolen base will go for Nathan Tunks. Or actually, that's Dwyer over there at second. Infield in. Roberts look for a second hit.
You know what my favorite part of Scott Carpenter Park is? It's the view of that spaceship.
Yeah,
red
that is a really
spaceship.
cool little water park over there. They really did a good job. I've never seen anyone at it in my entire life.
Me either.
To be fair, we're not here in the summer. We're not exactly here
We
when
are. I mean, we're
when
here in
it's
August when it's still
flaming
open.
hot. Yeah, we got the rocket ship on the camera right now. It's pretty cool. If I were 7 years old, grown up around here, I'd be there all the time.
There's a rocket ship on the other side of the pool, and actually one of the best dates of my life was spent up there.
Really?
A great third date,
Number 17.
hanging out in the rocket ship at Scott Carpenter.
Wait, in the rocket ship?
Yeah,
In the rocket ship. Pretty cool.
it's a
But
pretty cool rocket ship.
meanwhile, Roberts draws a 4-pitch walk, setting up a major opportunity for Nathan Hoffman. He's 0 for 2 today, but he has a home run on the weekend.
Aided by the wind.
Down by 2. He looks to put the Buffs in much better position. They'll break the huddle over there on the mound as the Buffs' best all-around player and president looks for
Nathan Hoffman,
yeah.
El Presidente.
He's working here. And from one president to another, I do consider him a really talented player in all aspects. So we'll see what he can do. First pitch swinging.
Wow.
And laces this one out to center, but not enough. Runner tags, though. That'll at least score 1 run. Hard hit sac fly from Hoffman. And it's back to 5-4.
That's why he's the president.
Now batting for the Buffalo.
Though,
right fielder,
honestly,
number
I mean,
18, Gabe Zebrak.
You have to hope for Zebrak
Number 18.
because that's a missed opportunity. If you only come away with this bases loaded situation with 1 run, I mean, considering that you're losing, there are only 3 more innings to play with. It's a big high leverage spot for Zebrak. He's
That
1
is
for
true.
1. Walked his last time up. Runner goes. Throw down. They might have got him, and they did. Will Roberts is gunned down at second on a picture-perfect throw from Thamasis. And mine stays ahead as we head to the 5th. It's 5-4 here at Scott Carpenter Park.
Welcome back.
Matt Longstreet back to work. Not to be confused with Matt Short Avenue. I'm sure that's been used plenty of time.
Ha! Some great music during that break there. Soul Man, I believe was the name of the song.
Yeah, we're really we've had a love-hate relationship with the umpire today. On one hand, he
He seemed to be grooving to that.
yeah, he's been grooving. He's been loving our music choices.
Box sucks.
Yeah, but I mean, it's more his expressions. Not necessarily, he hasn't had a terrible strike zone, but more like
Just no pizzazz.
yeah, no pizzazz. And we had the last game they had that swap out. But yeah,
Look at that crouch. Oh, now that is a pro.
Yeah, he's
That is a pro
got it
ump.
down.
My knees definitely could not handle that.
Zach Thamasis up for Mines as Mines continues to lead. We'll once again head into the home stretch of this game ahead of the Buffs. Colorado had the bases loaded and 1 out last inning, but only were able to score one on a Nathan Hoffman sac fly. That one smoked out to left field corner. It'll get down. Extra bases for Thamasis. Mine is in business. As
Those math kids are cooking up something.
Yeah, they've
in that dugout.
They've
look
really
at
hit the
that
ball hard.
clap right there.
There's some
The kind of shark clap.
Orediggers are rallying today. As, pardon me for saying Nathan Hoffman, Nathan Thompson is a former photo editor of The Bold at CU Boulder.
How did you know that? Were you at school with them?
Unfortunately.
Not a fan?
No.
Really?
Really sneak this in.
Wow.
Carter Roehrig up, as I don't believe Nathan Thompson will be watching this game. Fouled
You never
off.
know. I'd like to apologize to the entire Thompson family for for Mr. Simeon's remarks there. Does not reflect the values of ScoBuff Sports. Back to the game. No.
1-1 on Roehrig.
Another fun fact about the Colorado School of Mines: the only school in the country to ever have owned a mine.
That makes sense.
They owned and operated a mine for their students to get practice.
Would they?
Not be the student school.
Well, is it not the school of mine, not mines in that case?
Mine.
But if they only own one, what if they own two? Then it makes sense.
You're so funny, Harrison.
You know,
Shut up, Nick.
that does make a good point. Kind of a scandal, I guess, brewing in Golden with that name.
Have they lost the plot in Golden?
2-2. It's not Roehrig. It's the guy that stepped in for him. It's 3-2. Here's the pitch. Upstairs. And with nobody out, runners on first and second again. And it's Gruber.
You know, all this talk of mines is really getting me yearning for some coal. You ever eaten coal?
Can't say I have.
Me either, then. Yeah, no.
But what makes you want to eat it now?
More so, I'd say just to see it crackling, burning.
I don't think that would treat
particularly
your
maybe
stomach
in
too well.
I wouldn't say I'm hungry for it in my stomach. I'd say
It's like a light snack.
I'm hungry for.
Runner-
I want to see it in a
Squares the bunt.
coal-powered train.
Coal powered train.
Did you see that
I've
Union
heard
Pacific train that came to town?
Well, I've heard you're a big train guy now, joining our technical director Zachary Giesenslot.
Yes, in CU Railroad Club. I wouldn't say I'm a big train guy now. I'd say I've always been a big train guy. Fun fact, my first words as a child were bus. Was my first word ever spoken.
That's powerful.
Much needed strikeout from Longstreet as he gets Gruber swinging. And that'll bring up Ryan Kritschke, designated hitter.
Chicken jockey.
As our registered humor expert, Nick Evans, has really been in my ear this inning.
Yes.
But one down.
You said yearn for the mines.
That was
Yearning for
Lincoln.
mines. I said I was yearning for coal.
A runner goes as they caught Longstreet napping a little bit. He looked over to first base, and the runner at second, Thamasis, went over and swiped third. So now runners on the corner is one down.
I mean, while we're speaking of things on tracks, were you watching the CU football game last night? Did you see the roller coaster of CU quarterbacks?
Yes,
graphic?
that was a very accurate graphic.
It really was.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think? Who do you think should be starting next week? Still Stalter?
Yes, but they should play Juju.
No.
A considerable amount of time.
Well, you gotta wonder why Juju hasn't seen any action.
Smoked out to left. Can it get down? It can. That'll bring in a run. It's 6-4 Mines.
I had heard from sources, that Julian Lewis would redshirt, specifically rules expert Nick Evans.
And
of
humor
Scorebow
expert, don't
Sports.
forget.
But
Lincoln, I'm going to kill you.
We should not have said that on the air.
but
Apologies.
You know this.
We do not need to be threatening our fellow broadcasters.
I don't know if you're familiar
do.
with the Diego Pavia NCAA lawsuit, but it's appearing that redshirting doesn't matter anymore. You get 5 full years of eligibility. He got the injunction to play this season. But I mean, I think once we've hit our 6th loss here in 2 weeks, that we may see him start the rest of the season just to get those reps in, practice.
I could envision it.
I think it's the smart thing to do.
I mean,
which
also
is,
considering his NFL, he's probably, gunning for the NFL.
yeah.
Probably hoping that he'll end up there sooner than his senior year.
And
So I don't know if 1 year necessarily matters to him, especially if he has the chance. Like, it could work out for him in the future next year.
Let him get started with violently low expectations. Starting for a 6-loss team.
Yeah, I mean,
because
that makes sense.
Look, here's what I'll say. I think it would be the smart thing to do, which is why I'm confident Pat Schumer will not do it. But
Pat Schumer.
or
Up on the dirt, full count on Max Bronson.
Shermer.
Yeah.
There we go. Shermer. Is
Or
there a
the-
comedian named Pat Schumer?
Or the House or
Amy
the
Schumer.
Democratic senator.
Chuck Schumer.
Upstairs, ball 4.
Did you catch him on Meet the Press this morning?
I did not happen to. I did get an email about it, however.
Several-
I'm on the email list of a U.S. senator right now. For some reason, I don't know how. I never asked to be. I've gotten a lot of emails against my will in the last several months. But meanwhile, mound visit after Bronson draws the walk to load the bases with 1 away.
Mound visit, you see some strategizing, reevaluation going, similar to, I'd say, what both political parties in Congress are doing right now with this government shutdown.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised we're here, considering the government is shut down.
Yeah.
Life
Well,
is going on somehow.
This is a local government, not a national. But, I mean, crazy that there was even any doubt that Navy and Air Force would play,
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that, but Secretary of War Pete Hegseth came out this week and said that he was directing the 2 teams to play. Did you see he visited the Navy locker room after?
Do you know if he liked seeing the offensive linemen? Because I heard he's not a fan of the overweight.
Yes. Can't have no fat generals in our army, that's for sure.
Swing and a miss. Ward up now with the bases loaded. Game at a tipping point. 6-4, but Mines threatening to pile on. That ball just outside. Finally, the first expression of the day I've seen from the umpire is that signaled a ball.
Literally. Widowy, one might say.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And 2 are down. After the nicely placed 1-2 gets Ward swinging.
After a bit of a bogged down first 3 innings, we are starting to see some speed.
Now it's Matt Payne, the 10th hitter for Mines, up with 2 down. Pops up the first pitch, heading towards foul territory. They're chasing after it, and it ends up
Talk about committing
parking
to the
lot.
bit, going fully over the fence.
Fully sending it.
I don't think it was a catch.
That was Gabe Zebrak, fully outstretched.
Full send right there.
It wasn't very close though. That was.
Hey, that doesn't matter.
Effort, A for effort.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't shoot. Speaking of full sends, town of Nederland buying Eldora Ski Resort. In today's Sunday Denver Post talking may spend $180 million of taxpayer funds to buy the ski resort.
I actually went to Nederland back when I was working for the Daily Camera.
For that story, correct?
Yeah, for that story. For that exact story that just came out today.
Yup.
I can't say that town is much a fan as that ball smoked foul near the fair base side. Can't say that town is too big a fan of
The Daily Camera.
of it buying Eldora Ski Resort.
Oh yeah. Well, it's definitely a controversial decision, but
I mean, one person told me that they do not have a police station or like a McDonald's or a bank.
Oh, they don't
that
have
is
They don't know how to run much, and
Yes,
now
they
they
rely
expect
on
to
the-
run a ski resort.
Do they have technology?
They rely on. Fun fact:
They are not Amish,
CU
though.
professor.
Hit hard out to left. That's going to get down. More runs for Mines. They'll hold the runner at third. Cutoff man hit perfectly, but another run comes around as Matt Payne knocks in the 7th run of the day for Mines. It's 7-4. Bases remain loaded, and that may be all she wrote for Matt Longstreet.
It appears so. But speaking of Netherland, did you know that CU journalism professor Vicky Sama, former Netherland Town Council member, former
I was
politician?
not aware.
Yeah.
It appears that we'll have a pitching change. Longstreet departs. Tyler Gray will step in. I know you're a big fan.
Big
Like
fan of Tyler Gray. Apologies to the pitcher for an unfortunate mistake on the name.
And it wasn't even when he was
last
pitching either.
game.
It
Was
was
it not? He was at bat, wasn't he?
No.
Oh,
I believe he would. I just have to see the resemblance, but would he happen to be the brother of Dylan Gray, former Buffs reliever? He is, in fact, the
Wow.
brother of.
What a pull.
fascinating. Probably the only reason he's on the team.
Wow.
We'll have to see. I mean, he could be getting out of this.
Well,
inning
we'll
for
see
them.
this performance.
That's not.
I'm
right.
just joking. I'm sure he is full of merit. We'll see during this performance, though.
Yeah, we'll be back in just a moment as we see if Gray can get the Buffs out of this frame at 7-4 Mines. Tyler Gray
Welcome back.
will face Skylar Wild with the bases loaded and 2 out. Buffs will once again have to come from behind to take home a series sweep. They already have the series, won the first 2 games, but Mines at risk of taking the consolation. First pitch well inside. Buffs sitting at 5-1 on the fall season.
Talk about just a stand-up performance. We are seeing some incredible college club ball here at
Especially
Scott
from Tyler
Carpenter.
Gray, who
Especially.
you disrespected.
Well, you know,
Very
that was a
uncalled
joke.
for
I
earlier.
think he's obviously earned his spot.
2-0. Hit hard out to right.
Might have spoken
And it
too soon.
is gone. Grand slam from Skylar Wild, and this game has been blown wide open. It's 11-4.
You know, if I'm in that Buffs dugout, you know, the only word I can think of right now is yikes. Not good for the Buffs. Entire Mines team coming out of the dugout to give a nice fist bump there.
11.
It's 11-4. 6 runs this inning for Mines.
You know, we were just seeing the catcher and kind of talking, smiling from the catcher. Wonder what they were talking about.
Probably not the home run. If the catcher was smiling.
That might be true. I've always wondered the banter that goes on between the catcher and the kind of a special relationship.
You call that buff banter.
Buff banter, yes.
That's Wild's 3rd hit of the day. A towering bomb to right field. That pitch popped up on the infield. First baseman calling off and makes the catch in foul territory to finally end the inning, but not before the exclamation point from Skylar Wild. A grand slam to make this 11-4 Mines.
Signaling
Truly
for some music there.
Yeah,
Sorry, go
definitely
ahead.
winning on the ropes, but Buffs truly up against it here as we head to the bottom of the 5th.
So that's Tyler Gray. That's Tyler Gray. That was sick though. Grand slam.
That was a terrible jinx.
I know.
That was such a terrible jinx.
What?
That was like the jinx to reverse jinx.
Back for 5th inning action here from Scott Carpenter Park.
Welcome back.
As leading off is Gabe Zebrak for the Buffaloes.
A bit of a mound visit here in the press box. You know, Harrison Simeon is out, replaced by
Jake Chow.
Jake Chow.
Chow.
There you go. Buffs are back up at bat.
Yeah, in a bit of a hole here, trying to chip away after a 6-run 5th inning for the Orediggers.
You know, but if nothing else, you just know these CU Buffs know how to fill a hole. You know, look at 6th inning this last
As this
game.
one blooped into shallow center, running back, able to get the catch, shortstop Wild. Great run there to track down the ball as the Buffs will continue to look to fill that hole.
I'm saying, you know, these CU Buffs so far during this series have never seen a hole they cannot fill. You know, if you look at the first part of this doubleheader, 7 runs in one inning.
Yeah, that was the
you know,
difference
in
maker.
the 6th, and I would not be shocked. You know, all they need right now is 7 runs to tie the game.
Yep.
So
Definitely
see if
not
they
unthinkable.
can fill the hole.
Nair able to line that down right field. Gonna land fair. Rounding for second. He's gonna get in there safely. As a double there from Nair.
Now batting for the Buffaloes.
Let's see if that groovy music we just heard might be getting the legs going for the Buffs.
Yeah, Finn
I
Simone's
got a good feeling about this.
up to bat for the Buffaloes. He lined out his last at bat. But 1 out, runner on second now. Oh, low for ball 1.
Speaking of balls, you know, a lot of walks this game.
Base on balls.
Yes.
As
Seen a
there's
lot
ball
of
2.
nice strolls to base number 1.
And that's Simone's second ball. Two outside for ball 3.
not like a tennis.
And there is a bunny on the field.
Oh boy.
Oh, game play has stopped.
Right
We'll
in.
see bit of a streaker. Can
Not
get the
sure where she's
camera
going.
Put some pants on.
Coming right back
Put
on.
some
Coming to the Buffs dugout
making
now.
the rounds to the
Right to the
Zoom out.
Stafford. Right to the on deck.
Oh,
There she goes,
going
making
for
a break
third
for it.
base. Taking a pause. Oh,
Cuts inside. Back out to third base.
alrighty. Oh, crosses third.
Back into the outfield.
Oh,
Down the left field line.
going far. And right up along against that wall. Staying inside. And she's out of here.
Going, gone. As we resume play here. 3-0 count to Simone. Inside for ball 4. So, 1 out now. As the
That
Buffaloes
is a
go.
crisp high five from first base coach to Simone.
Simone's. As Stafford now steps into the box.
Well,
Flew out his last.
Judd Stafford.
Strike 1
You
after
know,
a 4-pitch walk.
name you don't hear a lot these days. Judd.
Judd.
You don't hear much about Judge Judy anymore.
Judge Judy, famous American University alum out of Washington, D.C. Really?
Judge Judy.
Coming out of
is coming
retirement,
back.
Judge
Wow.
Judy.
She's low-key back.
You don't watch Daytime.
Just if you couldn't hear, a hot take from CU Buffs. Buff Sports' CU Buffs baseball insider, Malin Weissel, making some interesting comments about. I will say, being sick as a kid and watching Judge Judy instead of going to school was always a great day, along with Family Feud.
Ooh, gotta love
That was
Family
a
Feud.
good time though.
Actually, no. I'm thinking of The Price is Right. My
Yes.
apologies.
Family Feud still.
Nothing like a good game of
Still has some
Blinko.
good. Really?
Oh, yeah.
Gotta love Blinko.
Yeah, Folsom Feud.
Folsom Feud, yes. This week on Folsom Feud,
Longhorns.
2-2.
a fierce debate
Inside.
on Ryan Staub.
Free
Make sure
Ryan
to
Staub.
tune in.
Yeah,
Yes,
tune
just
in.
a reminder: the free Ryan Staub walkout tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. You heard it right. The free Ryan Staub walkout.
Heard it
at
here first.
1:30. Heard
Full
it here
count.
first.
High for ball 4. That loads up the bases for Cole Wayne.
I'm saying the name of this inning is balls.
Buffaloes. Catcher number 21.
Just seeing a whole lot of balls
Cole
out
Wayne.
at this ballpark today.
Cole Wayne giving us a smile up here in the press box. Singled on his last at-bat. See if he can get something going with the bases loaded, 1 out.
You know, he's got the New Balances on, and I think that's going to be a good omen for him.
I think it is.
Otani shoe.
How in the world did New Balance get Shohei?
I mean, how, Balin Weissef asking how New Balance got Shohei Otani. How did Nike get Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
When will we get the New Balance movie? Can't believe they made an entire movie around a shoe deal. Great film, though.
Overrun goes for ball 1. Hey, what?
All right.
1-1. Strike 2.
Top number 8 shoes.
Yeah, he started 8.
Ooh.
Let's work way up.
All right, I'm going to have to... This is going to be a hot take. I'm putting Crocs at number 8.
Okay, good choice. 1-2. Swung on. Dribbler to third base. Play at home. We'll get 1.
That's it.
So the force at home gets the second out of the inning. Bases remain loaded on the fielder's choice.
Now batting for the Buffaloes.
So-
Pinch runner.
Oh.
So pinch runner here for Cole Wayne. Cacciavellani will
Looks
the-
like he's
run the
got
bases.
his mittens on.
Oh yeah, the
Got to put the base mitten on.
mitt. The cooking glove?
Personally,
Oven mitt?
I don't get it.
The oven mitt?
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
it
get the oven
protects
mitt.
that hand.
No, I know, but I mean, baseball used to be played by men. Men who weren't afraid to get their hands a little sprayed.
Meant that we're afraid to use steroids.
You know, you used to see a lot of cigarettes smoked in the dugouts.
Yeah, get some haze.
And I'll say it, bring it back. You know. Look, here's my argument, right? Obviously, I get it.
Swung on, hit well to shortstop. Easy play at first. Wild on the fielder's choice. That ends the inning. Gets out of the jam with no damage. Sorry to cut you off there, Lincoln. You finished that take there.
Yes.
Bring it back.
As I was going to say, to be continued. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Scobuff Sports. Top of inning number 6. First pitch swung on by Roman Williams into center field. Jumping grab from Hoffman there in center. Great play by the president. One pitch, one quick out for the Buffs.
Yeah, showing his athleticism there. Made that look pretty effortless, but that's a tough catch. That's a tough angle. And basically robbing at least a base hit.
Zach Tomasis up. Swung on left field. Chasing it. That will one-hop the wall. Colin Dwyer in left will throw it in. Tomasis, one pitch outcome. Knew what he was going to go for. Lined that one in the left field. That is his second base hit of the game.
Mine's
double last inning.
Mines has been squaring balls up all afternoon.
I've been surprised by they've had a pretty solid game plan going into each at-bat here.
Yeah, I mean, scoring double digits is not something you have seen for the Buffs in quite a while. And this was kind of more of their A team they played in the second leg of this doubleheader. Whereas the first game, they went with more freshmen. You can understand why Mines might have gotten off to that good start. But now it looks like they're going to take care of the Buffs in short order.
Who's pitching? Tyler Gray. Gray on the mound, coming in for his second inning of work. Checked in relief in the 5th, where School of Mines run around for 6 runs, including a grand slam. Go up 11-4. Runner on second. Gray comes home, line into center field. Second base hit. Tomasis will hold it third. Base hit for School of Mines. Have runners on the corners with one out.
Now, to find a silver lining here for Colorado, all 3 of their outfielders have really good arms. So they've been able to hold a lot of those base hits with a runner on second. Been able to hold a lot of those runners at third.
Yeah, they've had chances to go from second to home. School of Mines has, but yeah. Keeping them close.
Yeah, but another big opportunity, Mines, to really, we haven't even considered the possibility of mercy rule, but I mean, I guess we may just go all 7 if time permits. I know last time we had a bit of a time issue. This has been a long game.
Gray off speed will find the corner. That is strike 2.
Yeah, meanwhile, in the ALDS, Toronto
Having a field day with
yeah,
the Yankees.
laying the wood on New York at home.
Got bases loaded there.
Is
Got pitch from
that
Gray
Davis
outside.
Schreiber up to bat?
That's, yeah.
Possible distant relative of former Scobuffs creative director Talis Schreiber.
They're probably related. Check first. Caught in a rundown. They'll go to second. He's going to be safe. Buffs cannot execute there. Give him a free base. Now 2 in scoring position.
Yeah,
Stepped off. Check first, but he was well on his way to second.
yeah. Tunk's kind of pump faked. I don't know why. And that allowed the runner to get a much better position.
Tunks waited 1 moment too late. Now 2 in scoring position. 2-2 count. Groover. Pitch home. Swung on. Skied. Shallow left. Roberts. That will be Finn Simone's at short. That's definitely not him. But coming over to make the play.
Yeah, good job
For
by
the
the
second out of the
shortstop.
inning.
Good job by the shortstop calling off. That is Simone's over there, calling off the third baseman. Good communication. That's what the Buffs have lacked a little bit today. I mean, some for the most part, it's been just solid hitting by Mines, but
2 in scoring position now for Krishke.
yeah, you would like to see a little bit more tightening up. I mean, that's kind of what fall ball is for, just to make sure you're playing mistake-free baseball. But today it hasn't really been that for Colorado.
Down by 7 here in the top of the 6th. 1-0 count. Gray comes home. Off speed outside.
For the Buffs, that's actually what I was about to go look for on my phone. They'll return next week. We'll have 2 more games right here on Scobuff Sports against the University of Wyoming.
I got series welcoming the Cowboys to Scott Carpenter before they set off. Colorado State Grand Slam. Junior. 9-0 Blue Jays in the 4th.
And it was Max Fried was pitching?
For that one. But
Right, I know,
just
but I mean, started the game.
Fried got chased super quick. Wow, Blue Jays. All right.
I haven't even really kept up. What's made them so good this year?
Power of friendship, to be honest.
I mean, they got Vladdy.
Consistency. They're good hitting 1 through 9.
Max Scherzer.
As that was, Krishke did not get the call for ball. A 1-year deal, so
Yeah. That's my favorite hitter.
Yeah, Krishke already had a step towards first. Obviously, the delay of fires,
Krishke 1 for 3, I believe, on the day. Struck out his first time up. Single in the 5th inning. Trying to come through once another RBI opportunity. School of Mines consistently having traffic on the base paths today.
Oh.
Here's a full count pitch. 2 strikes, 2 outs. Can Gray get out of the frame? The 3-2. Popped up. Can Gray make the play himself? That would be the catcher. Cole Wayne makes a play to get out of the inning. Orediggers will strand 2. We had bottom 6. Buffs trail by 7. Welcome you back, Buffs, with some work ahead of them. They want to try to complete the sweep. Down by 7. They have 6 outs to work with here. Only playing 7-inning games, part of this doubleheader.
Yeah, they've got a lot of work to do, and they'll be up against a new pitcher, Matt Payne, looking to possibly close this one out for Mines, though there is someone still getting loose in the bullpen.
Was batting in the 10th hole today.
Yeah, the extremely
10-man
rare
lineup.
10 hole.
Facing Colin Dwyer here. Swung on, will foul that one off.
It's been a little bit of a rough day for Dwyer. As
0 for 2.
we look at Blue Jays, another home
Another
run.
one, 11 Blue Jays. Holy cow. Running through.
Well, our do-it-all executive producer, Nick Evans, big Red Sox fan, so I would have to imagine he's happy.
Dwyer, foul ball, first base line. He will make the catch. That is Williams there at first base. Bucket catch in foul territory for the first out of the inning.
Excellent job navigating that wall. You know, knowing he has the space to make that play. And we apologize for our Colby
Come on, Colby.
Wyatt cameraman.
Slacking. Lineup turns over, 4th time around for the black and gold. Here's Will Roberts. Swung on into center field. That is Payne underneath it. Will make the catch.
Yeah, the Buffs have really just they've got under the ball a lot. A lot of fly balls, a lot of line drives.
They're putting bat on ball. They have only 2 strikeouts all game.
But we really haven't seen much of, in terms of consistent hits since that first inning.
Hoffman digs in.
Yeah, Buffs just 1 hit since the first inning. A few walks, obviously the sac fly in the 4th by Hoffman.
That one inside. Hoffman, last fall, I remember 27 at-bats, didn't strike out once. The more bizarre stats I've heard.
Really?
Very good plate discipline.
Yeah, I mean, that was... He's one of the last remnants of Colorado's Club World Series team from, I believe it was 2 years ago. And that team, their one of their biggest strengths was just getting on base, just working at bats.
Hoffman swings and misses there. Went for the upstairs, trying to send that one into the left.
Yeah, but the discipline was unmatched. The fielding, the fielding and the cleanliness of the team, light years right
Payne's
now.
Pitch in the dirt will set up for a 3-1 count for Hoffman. Good inning from Payne. Seen him do it on both sides. A couple good swings there earlier. Now checking in on the mound.
Yeah, Payne, I
2
believe,
quick outs.
had an RBIs last time up. Yeah, 2 for 2. Had a walk, a double, and a single.
He's got on base all 3 times. He's now an outside. He will give a 2-out walk to Hoffman.
Hey, and right on cue, we're talking about his discipline. Works a nice little 2-out walk, and who knows, the 2-out walk. I always talk about it. It's a death sentence sometimes because you just get a little bit into the flow of that pitcher, and all of a sudden, I mean, I was watching ALDS game, Mariners and Tigers, and
Great game.
2-out walk ends up coming around to score.
Yeah. Especially with 2 outs, I'm sure that's when.
Right, because
Pitchers.
the pitcher is already, if you catch the pitcher kind of with their mind already on the next inning.
Especially getting the first 2 out in pitch.
Yeah.
Working very efficiently. Here's a freshman, Gabe Zebrak.
And the Buffs' heart of the order. This is it. This is the Buffs' opportunity to at least scratch a few into this lead and give themselves a chance heading into the 7th.
Hoffman does have good speed at first. Likely won't steal. Catcher caught one of the Buffs earlier in the inning.
Yeah, I mean that's a rare occasion. Buffs getting caught stealing.
Yeah.
They're a very good base stealing team.
2 on outside. Another hitter's count for the Buffs here. See if they can put 2 on. Try to get a rally going. Rishi Nair on deck.
They've got to get Nair up if they want to keep this inning to go. Nair, big power bat, and the cleanup hole.
3-1 be ball 4. Back-to-back 2-out walks here. Could be interesting. One of the seniors of the club digging in at designated hitter today.
He's gone yard at Scott Carpenter this year. Something the Buffs, I'm sure, would really want right now. But maybe just to keep the line moving. I mean, I think you can't think to do too much. You can't get it all back in one swing. It's still 11-4. So
That one outside.
I think for Nair, his mentality's got to be that left center field gap. He's got to just think, get Hoffman home, maybe get Zebrak home. Just keep the line moving for Simones, for Stafford, because hitting's contagious.
Yeah, their center fielder kind of drifting into right a little bit. Big open space there in left center.
Yeah, I'm sure not many left-handed batters on this Buffs lineup. You got to imagine for most of them, and especially Nair, more of a pull hitter from what we've seen. A slight shift for mine, so work against it.
Having a little bit of control issues once again after getting the first 2 batters very quickly. Now back-to-back walks and a 2-0 count here to Nair. If he's not hitting the zone, Buffs should let him get as many base on balls as they can here as Nair turns on one. That'll be foul. Parking lot territory. Ooh, that could have been bad. That could have broken a
broke a hole.
Yeah.
In a car. Good thing I don't see any sunroofs. That would have been pretty bad.
2-1 count here. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Now an outside.
Yeah.
Saw that one from the hand.
And something I've noticed, I think it was Eric Hosmer or some former big leaguer that talked about it. When you have a ball that is a home run that goes foul, there's only 3 outcomes that can come out of it. Another home run, a strikeout, or a walk. So let's see.
Nair swung on. That will get through. Hoffman coming around. He will try to score. Throw is late. Tries to check the runner at third. He is safe. Rishi Nair comes through. RBI single for him. Buffs get 1 back in the 6th. It's 11-5.
Well, when I went against my logic there, but went for what Nair's preferred approach should have been. Not trying to do too much. It's a nice little ground ball through the right side. Keeps it rolling. I mean,
did his job.
They got 1 back. I mean, now they get 2 runners on base still. Now big at bat for Simones. Has 2 RBIs today.
Loud contact right there. The 4-3 hole. Payne, once again, not hitting the zone as much as he has earlier. See if the Buffs can keep this momentum going. Runners on the corners once again.
Yeah.
We'll see if they send Nair to second and try and take that force out.
Nair is really just one to watch overall for the spring season. We have a considerable amount of the fall to go, but you really are going to be looking for Nair to step into kind of that Andrew Garcia role that you lose. Not a first baseman all the time, playing DH today. But Nair, I mean, that's that left-handed power you need that the Buffs, they've had, whether it was Garcia or whether it was Blake Carey before that, All-American. You hope Nair can kind of step into that spot, and he looks very much so.
A quick walk to Simones as this game just got more interesting. Bases loaded here. Buffs trying to answer from the 6th spot. Orediggers put up in the 5th here.
Yeah, it looks like
big spot for Judd Stafford.
Looks like mine's going to make the pitching change now. I mean, 4 more outs to take this one home.
Might keep him in.
Well, it looks like the guy from the bullpen's coming down, but actually, they're keeping him.
Might try and close out the 2 outs. He has been looking for that 3rd out now for 4 batters in a row. Judd Stafford here will make it 5.
Yeah, I'd have to imagine he's on a very short leash. Stafford, I think you have to just be patient here. You've already worked 2 walks today. Some of these missed opportunities from the Buffs have come from swinging a little bit too early in counts. You have to see patience here and a disciplined, good piece of hitting.
Zebrak on 3rd, Nair on 2nd. Simone's on first. Nowhere to put him here. 2 outs in the 6th.
Okay, this is the 6th inning. This is when the Buffs came back. They came alive late.
Stafford with 2 walks already.
Keep hearing our echo.
Looking for strike 1 right there. No shifts defensively for School of Mines right now. Honestly, School of Mines probably not even thinking about the base runners.
No, not at all.
With 2 outs, all focus is retiring Stafford right now.
You just got to think pitch to pitch. What pitch is going to get this guy out? You know, you throw out scouting reports, you throw out any external factors, you just throw your best stuff.
3 balls to Stafford. The pitch. Inside the zone.
Yeah, good call.
Here
off the corner there.
We go. Can you make it more of a moment? Bases loaded, 2 outs. Trailing, full count. The pitch.
It's a walk.
Low.
Ball 3. Now the count's full.
That was pitch number 6, so unless something happened.
Foul ball.
Now can you build bigger of a moment? Bases loaded. Stafford.
Runners will be going, so just think, try not to do too much.
Swing and a miss. Payne gets him. When the moment came, he got it. Buffs get 1 back, but strand a bases loaded effort. We will go to the 7th. Buffs trail by 6. Welcome back to Scott Carpenter Park. Beautiful day of baseball here. New pitcher on the mound, still figuring it out.
Yeah, we don't have a representative of the team here anymore, but we
Top
do.
of inning number 7. We do know that Brunson is up to the plate.
Yes.
For School of Mines.
We
2
have our
walks
own
and a
intuition.
strikeout.
That's been a rough day for Buffs pitching. they've had, 3 scoreless frames, but kind of an off day from Victor Moreno.
Swung on, skied left. Dwyer tracking it. That'll be Hoffman in center coming over to make the play for the first out of the inning.
One of the higher fly balls I've seen at Scott Carpenter in a minute.
Here's Ward out in left today. Ward, 2 strikeouts and a hit by pitch. Swung on first pitch over to short. Simones handles it, throw to first in time.
Nice play.
Simones, great defense over at short. He's been doing that since he was a freshman last year. Simones now one of the pillar pieces of that infield. Will likely be the shortstop come spring.
Yeah, he's been really solid, smooth glove, and that's what the Buffs need, that position. They've kind of been searching for the last couple of years. I mean, they've always had pretty decent defense at short. They've tried out Hoffman over there, but Simones looks like the fielder Buffs need at that spot.
There's Matt Payne up now with 2 quick outs in the 7th.
Yeah, just a little update on the pitching situation. I know Jackson Gasku and Max McGinnis were both listed as 24 on the original lineup from Game 1. I will have to. That probably looks more like Gasku than McGinnis. I think McGinnis has like blonde hair. Am I right about that?
Sure. I'm not sure. 2 outs here. Looking to get out of this as quick as possible. Bats close to having a rally last inning. See if they can create that once again. He will ring him up. Quick, efficient inning. We'll go bottom 7. The Buffs need 6. You're watching Sko Buff Sports. Here we are, bottom of the 7th. Buffs need 6 to tie, 7 to win and sweep. It's all starting with Cole Wayne, catcher.
Yeah, Wayne had a really nicely hit ball his first time up. And, now that he kind of got the, monkey off his back, knows he can make solid contact, get hits. That's what he's really got to hone in on.
First pitch fooled there. Had a single in the 4th.
I had one, but it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, I don't want to try to disrespect him here, but when he gets fooled, it does appear that he does get very much fooled. Kind of has to shorten up his swing.
Looks a little rushed.
Yeah.
Trying to start the rally. Due up for the Buffs. Wayne, Tunks, and Dwyer. Wayne once again late. 2 strikes.
Yeah, and when when you have those situations, you gotta just think, choke up on the bat a little bit. Just think, opposite field.
It's all about timing the 1-2. Good take there. Best outcome for Wayne here would be a walk, ideally. Try to get on base. Good things happen for the Buffs when that happens.
Just gotta get the ball rolling and somehow. Bottom of the lineup, you gotta just do something.
Good. They ring him up. Could be a generous call there from umpire behind home. Definitely on the border.
It was on the border. It's not an outrageous call.
Strike him out. That's the best way to come out for a closing pitcher. When a team's looking to build a rally, you strike out the first guy. Just sets a tone for the rest of the inning. See if the Buffs can get something here. Here's Tunks.
Yeah, it's been quite a day for Mines. This game's gone on very long, but very much to the benefit of the School of Mines. Gotten a lot of base runners. Obviously, 11 runs, the exclamation point with that grand slam.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last time they've scored any runs. Yeah. But it's been all they've needed because they've been able to get out of jams. Buffs have left the bases loaded on multiple occasions.
Left a lot of runners on.
Left a lot on the table, and that's what you got to talk about even more than the pitching. If you're Colorado, talk about those missed opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're going into spring ball and the stakes are high,
that's the reason you play fall ball too.
You got to be good in those situational spots.
Mm-hmm. 2-0 swung on over to short. Wild fields it over to first in time. Buffs down to their last out. It will come at the bat of Colin Dwyer.
Left fielder number 25, Colin Dwyer.
Yeah, Dwyer's made some good contact today. He's had some, here and there, nice little lightning. Got on base with the fielder's choice. But you've got to just look for a line drive here. Just something solid to get the dugout alive again, obviously. Almost an insurmountable deficit.
First pitch swung on. First baseman tracking it, foul ball. Couldn't get to that one. Although we have seen good defense over at first from Williams.
Ever seen a team come back down 6 with 2 outs in the last inning?
I don't think with 2 outs. Not with 2 outs.
There
are
Rays
some
game. I
good
remember that Rays Yankees 2000.
baseball comebacks.
Sorry, Nick, Red Sox fan, but first thing that comes to mind. I know that Colorado
Rockies had a good one.
Against Air Force, they were down at I think 7 or 8 runs back in my sophomore year against Air Force, and they came back and won that game, but a lot of walks. It was a sloppy game all around. This time, Mines pitching has been pretty on point.
Yeah, much better from what we've seen earlier in the series as well. Yeah, put together a good game in game 1. Just kind of fell apart late here, but this one, very complete game from the Orediggers. We will see them again this spring. Most likely, I guess schedule isn't out yet, but
I assume they're playing again.
The 2-1 swung on over to third underneath the glove. Bronson couldn't make it. It's what they need. Thought about going second. A wide turn. Come back to first, though. Colin Dwyer does his job.
Yeah.
It's a base hit here with 2 outs.
Keeps him alive.
Third baseman.
Lineup will turn over for the 5th time here.
Yeah, and Roberts has reached base twice today, once on a single back in the first inning. And that's what got the Buffs their first, jolt. They got up ahead 3-0, and that was thanks to a Roberts single. Can kind of get the line moving, so now with the runner on, even more important.
Interesting call, putting freshman at the top of the order. I think that is what fall ball is all about, though.
He's looked good.
Yeah.
He's looked like a guy that can definitely compete for a starting spot. Obviously, it's tough with McGinnis, usually the starter at third, but
Swung on into right field, back at the wall. Groover cannot make the play. Try to dive, but cannot come up with it. Dwyer coming around. He will score. RBI double from Will Roberts. Buffs ain't done yet.
Yeah, good fight from the Buffs today. Hard hit ball. got the right fielder off balance, having a backtrack near the warning track. And yeah, like I said about Roberts, he's looked like a solid presence as a freshman, making these early impacts, even in fall ball. It makes a big difference when you're looking towards spring. And a guy that's kind of protecting Hoffman in this lineup, you look at the possibility of what you're going to do with Hoffman in terms of where you place him. Is it the 2-hole? Is it 3? Is it the leadoff?
Yeah, Roberts
about
1-2
punch.
10, 15 feet shy of a home run there. Be on second. It is now 11-6. Still a tall mountain to climb. But once again, what we saw last inning, we've seen throughout the game, first 2 guys get out, and then with 2 outs, start to rally. So here's Hoffman. Still looking for his first hit of the game. Has reached with a walk last inning.
It's been a little bit of a different story. He had the sacrifice fly, scored off a walk he had his last time around, last inning. But had the 2-run homer yesterday.
Roberts, big lead at second. Ball gets by. He will hold.
Yeah, and regardless of how this one ends, it's good to see the Buffs. I mean, obviously, too little, too late, potentially. Good to see them at least fight and stay into this game, not just mail it in, not see that 11-5 deficit and say, hey, it's, almost 4 o'clock, looks like, let's go home. They've hung in there.
Hoffman swings on to the left. That'll get down. Roberts will come around to score. It's a fair ball. Hoffman once again comes through. He will trot into second base. Stand-up double. Throw comes in a little long. It's 11-7. Buffs still alive. Not had that final out.
Zebra.
Yeah, very well hit ball, hooking towards the corner, but found fair grass. It's got to feel good for Hoffman. He's had one nice weekend for himself.
Yeah, back-to-back doubles, top of the lineup here. That's why they have these guys at the top of the lineup, giving the most at-bats they can.
Yeah, nothing would have been possible without Dwyer just, putting a ball in a playable spot, putting it in play, forcing the third baseman to have to make a difficult play, and then it goes under his glove, and then a hit from Roberts that forced the right fielder out of his element. Keeps it going.
Zebrak single in the first. 2 walks to follow that up. Hoffman on second. Buffs down by 4 now. They came into the inning down 6. Rallied with 2 outs. We're still playing.
Yeah, this is the first inning where they've had multiple runs since back in the first. So we'll see what they can do. Have the heart of the order.
See, nobody warming up for School of Mines as well. Not saying it would get that far out of reach, but it's definitely a line to where if the pitcher out there cannot find that final out, always good to bring in, one out save. It's Hoffman at second. Plunks him. Zebrak gifted a base. Now first and second. I'll bring up Nair once again.
Yeah, now when you keep it rolling, they're going to call time, talk to the guy they had to close this game. The low leverage has been very difficult for Mines. It's been when there's really not a ton on the line that the Buffs have been able to pick up ground, make up ground like we're seeing right now. But the high leverage is where they come through. But again, this is a new pitcher. We haven't seen him today or at all this series. Now you're facing possibly the Buffs' best pure hitter in there.
And he's turned around his game too. Started 0 for 2, but has had a double and single his last 2 times up, the last 2 innings as well. So he's been seeing a lot of pitches here, putting bat on ball.
Yeah,
the chance to make it a 1-run game.
And a big thing about this has all come with 2 outs. The Buffs have really battled with their backs against the wall to the highest degree.
Nair will look at strike 1.
And I imagine the pitching coach or manager came out, just give him some words of encouragement. That's all you need sometimes when there's only one more guy to get, especially end of the game.
Downstairs, 1-1 count. Simone's on deck. Has walked his last 2 times up as well. One ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Don't see that often from him. 2 strikes.
Yeah, I was like
Had a mental jolt there. Never seen Nair swing and miss. A good pitch. And now
Lions dugout.
They're barking for a win.
2 strikes on Nair. The pitch outside. Still looking for that 3rd strike, that 3rd out. The 2-2. Pitch. Inside. We got a full count.
Yeah, good on Nair. Fighting in this AB. Now the runner's going to be going. So you got to think small once again.
Here it is. The full count. He'll step off.
I mean, you know the runner's going to be going. When you do that, something like that, pitcher's got to just take a deep breath. Lock in for this last pitch.
That is Hoffman at second. Z-Bracket first. Nair over to first. He can't handle it. Buffs are still alive. Hoffman's going to come around to score.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, we're not done yet. An error in the book will keep the Buffs alive. It's 11-8. That will bring up the game-tying run in Finn Simone's. Runners on the corners. Hoffman comes around to score.
Yeah, that's the second error by the first baseman today, and the second time it's come against Nair. His first at-bat back in the first. Similar play, just, got to do the bucket drill after that.
Infield will come in. They'll talk it over. Still looking for that 3rd and final out to close out the game.
Yeah, really tense. I mean, second convergence of the infield.
5.
As many batters.
Yeah, 5 straight Buff hitters have reached 3 via walk, hit by pitch, and an error. Simone's big spot here. In the corners.
Yeah, I don't think they should play aggressive on the base pass here. I think maybe some would argue, try to get Nair over to second, try to, possibly force an infield error, but the catcher has been the MVP of this game for Mines.
Yeah.
In all honesty, you've got to really be careful and just keep doing what you're doing. You've already a little, and now you just kind of keep moving like we've seen. Backs against the wall. Buffs have really been resilient.
Here's Simone's. He'll hack it the first pitch, foul it off. Had a 2 RBI single in the first. Once again, now a runner on 3rd. That is Z-Brack over at 3rd, Nair.
Yeah, and Simone's not really a power bat. He's, your prototypical shortstop. But he's got reached base 3 times today. Had the 2 RBI knock back in the first, and Buffs were kind of recapturing a little bit of that magic they had in the first. Got 3 runs in this frame, all
Kinda
with 2 outs.
Coming through all of those runners they left on last inning. Seem to be hitting home. Is that his ball too?
And I was talking about what made the World Series, NCBA World Series making teams special. Another thing that made them special and has been consistent for the Buffs throughout the last 3 years is their 2-out hitting. They don't quit when they're down.
Wow. Called ball 3. Looked good from up here. 3 balls, 1 strike, a walk would load the bases for Judd Stafford. The pitch outside. 4 that, yeah. Base on balls for Simone's. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Here we go again with Stafford. This is where he was exactly his last time up. Now in an even more high-pressure spot. Struck out his last time, but now a chance to redeem that. And the infield going to talk to the pitcher again.
Didn't think we'd be saying this.
Yeah, we're really on the edge of our
But
seat.
Judd Stafford here represents the game-winning run.
Everybody on the edge of our seat, man.
Where's that Charlie Kirk post?
We're all standing for the most part.
Z-Brack at 3rd, Nair at 2nd, Simone's at 1st.
We hold it up like we won the Super Bowl.
I think they're making a switch. They're putting the
they're going to make a
pitcher
change.
into center field.
He's not warm.
Yeah, the pitcher is not warm. But I imagine they're just going to hope they can get this last out without having to put a warm pitcher in.
New pitcher.
Is that Bronson over from 3rd?
Actually, Bronson.
Believe that is Bronson.
Or he's pitching lefty.
25. That's a kid.
Ward?
It might be Ward coming in from left, so that's why they sent
Do believe,
the
yeah.
pitcher out to the outfield. Ward lefty, so that changes the mindset of Stafford. Trying to play some chess here when you're coming down to the wire like this. Looks like they will put in a new outfielder for the pitcher that just departed, or actually he may go in right field. So just to get one out has been extremely difficult for Mines. This last out, and we came into this talking about, have we ever seen 2 outs, team down 7?
Strict 2-out rally.
Just a straight 2-out rally to come back and possibly tie or win the game. We've never seen it.
Ward will face Judd Stafford.
And then it would be a bat around at that point.
Yep, that would bring
back to
up
Wayne.
Cole Wayne, who struck out his first time. Here we go. So, the pitcher that started this inning was not eligible for a save. 6 runs, now a 3-run. Could record the 1-out save here. But Stafford, bases loaded, game-winning run up to the plate. He'll look at strike 1.
Yeah, big hole through the middle of the infield. That's where you got to go right back up the middle if you're Stafford here. Score those 2 runs.
Base hit will likely score 2. As he hits him, you cannot do that right now. 11-9. The now game-winning run on base for Colorado, game tying on second base. Cole Wayne will come up. Buffs have hit around here with 2 outs.
Who would have thought the Buffs would have been 1 base hit away from tying this game? And it rests on the shoulders of Cole Wayne, who struggled all fall season. Had that hit earlier today.
Oh, he hit him! He hit him! We got a 1-run game, ladies and gentlemen.
And this is the risk of bringing in a guy when he's cold.
Holy cow.
Straight from the field, straight out from left, who's kind of been chilling, hasn't had a super eventful day. And we have a one-run game.
So now, that will bring up Nathan Tunks. We have Finn Simones at third. He represents now the game-tying run at third base, just 90 feet away. Cole Wayne will be pinch run for number 19.
Well, that doesn't really matter because the winning run's at second, but still, just to... Yeah.
Simones, game tying, 90 feet away, a base hit, a walk, a hit by pitch will tie this game up. Game winning run on second and Judd Stafford.
And if you're Tunks, you got to be patient. You got to be really patient.
First pitch to Tunks, strike 1. He thought about it. High intensity moment here. Did not think we would be here, a 5 spot in the 7th. The pitch swung on, fouled off. He has 2 strikes.
Well, those are some big pitches from Ward rather, just to get ahead in this count.
Tunks grounded out earlier this inning for the 2nd out. It's been from him, though, that the Buffs have rallied. The pitch swung on in a center field. Payne underneath it will make the catch, and the Buffs fall 90 feet short of a miraculous 7-run comeback with 2 outs in the 7th. It got exciting, but the School of Mines will escape with a Game 3 victory, 11-10, and avoid the sweep. Tremendous rally there from Colorado. Very exciting game. Yes. Harrison, what can you say from that rally? What do you think that says about this Buffs team?
Well, it shows they're extremely resilient, and it shows, there's definitely some positive takeaways. If it could have been 11-4 with 1 more out, and then you're having a much different conversation in the post-game huddle. Now you're talking about, hey, you're down to your last strike multiple times. You had multiple chances where this game could have been an over and basically a blowout. But you came back and you were so close to taking home a win. You got to always talk about those missed opportunities. Obviously, the Buffs left a lot on base that changed the dynamic of this game completely. The big grand slam given up to Skylar Wilde, the exclamation point, and the go-ahead, the decisive moment of this game for Mines. But really, valiant effort in this last, painstaking moments of this game by Colorado.
Very fun game, got exciting at the end. Buffs fall in Game 3. They split the doubleheader day, but come out with a series victory, 2-1. Now we'll wrap it up. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Balin Weisp. Alongside me, Harrison Simeon. You're watching Sco Buff Sports. We'll see you soon.